Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new. Today I am filming my Christmas 2023 home tour. I'm going to take you guys through all of the rooms that I have decorated for Christmas here in our home. If you missed any of my decorate with me's, I shared room by room in detail how I decorated all of the little nooks and crannies and all the spaces. In today's video, it's going to be a little more laid back, and I'm just going to take you around the house and show you what it's looking like. We're officially 4 days away from Christmas. I just deep cleaned the house and got everything nice and ready for Christmas. I figured there was no better time to film than now while the house was all clean. We're getting ready to go out to dinner, so I'm a little bit dressed up. So I've decided to pick up the camera and film for you guys. This will be my last video before Christmas, so I hope you guys enjoy. I also have a very big announcement. If you guys missed my last reel, we are pregnant with our little baby, and she is a girl. So huge announcement. We've been keeping it a secret for quite a while now, and I'm excited to finally share it with you all. Definitely starting to show. So we're so excited and so thankful. It has been such a journey for us, but that's a video for another time. And I do plan on doing like a pregnancy update and going more in depth on pregnancy after loss. We did have a miscarriage this past spring in April. So we're just very thankful that this baby is healthy and growing. So thank you so much for your prayers. I read every single comment on the reel, and I'm just so thankful for you guys and for you pouring your prayers over us and just all of your congratulations. It meant so much to us, and we're so thankful that you guys are here. We're excited to share our growing family with you guys. She is a little girl. We found out right before Thanksgiving that she's a girl, and I just hit 17 weeks today. So the big announcement though isn't necessarily that, but I am announcing her name in today's video. If you're new here, I do have a 6-year-old little boy named Brooks, and then we have a 1-year-old little girl named Kailyn, and this baby will also have a BR name. So comment down below what you think it is. I'll be announcing it later in this video, probably like, I don't know, whenever I get to the living room, I will show you guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and welcome to our home for Christmas time. Welcome to our home, friends. I'm so excited to walk you guys around and show you what it is looking like. I'm gonna start out in the entryway, and I think I'm just gonna break down what I did as far as Christmas decor. So for this space, I did bring out this table. It's from World Market, but I actually bought it secondhand. And I just have a little sleigh at the bottom, and I have some magazines that are kind of vintage and winter themed. And then I also have this little gold basket with some birch wood in it. Then I have some blankets in a basket that we can grab, and a little tree in a black and gold basket. And then since filming like this decorate area, I did add in our Christmas storybook. This is something new to our family this year, but it's just a place where you could write down all of your Christmas traditions. It's really a beautiful book. And it has room where you can add traditions as you go throughout the year, so I love that. And then it also breaks down year by year, like what you did that year. So I've filled out a little bit of things we've done, treats we've made, parties we've attended, how we decorated our home. And after Christmas is over, I'll add pictures. This is all about Christmas Day. So you write down what you did, different things you want to remember, and then things you're grateful for. So I think this is so fun. Link this down below if you want to purchase it and fill it out. And then I just plan on putting it out to display. It's really beautiful. I feel like it's picking up more of a lime green, but it's definitely a darker green color with this gold foil detail. So I love that. And then I also added one of our Christmas pictures, faux wreath some pine cones, our trumpet candles, and those do light up. They're battery operated, so I light those at night, and then some more greenery. And then the mirror was a $5 find, and I just took rub and buff to it. And yeah, it's very beautiful. It's very large and heavy, but it's perfect for this space. And my favorite part about it is it reflects the rest of the room. You can see our tree in the corner, our hutch, our dining room table, and I just love that. So this is the main entryway, and you can also see our wreaths on the front door through the door. We still haven't stained it. That's on our projects for 2024. On the other side of the entryway, we have our dining room. And to kind of break it up, I added this chair. I love to bring this out during Christmas time because it is a green leather chair that I got at a vintage market. I love the legs on it and the details. I just have a cozy blanket thrown over it, one of my pillows from my merch line this year, and I actually had this design last year as well. You can get that design printed on t-shirts, sweatshirts, and I just love it. I think it's very simple and neutral. I have a tree next to it, and then I have some of the landscape art pictures in some frames above it. And then for the rest of the dining room, I've kept it pretty simple, but I did put a 9-foot tree in the corner because I don't know, this room is so open. I felt like it could use it. So we have this tree. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. It's been quite a while. We actually had this at our first house, so maybe it was even more like 7 years ago. But I have this decorated in neutral tones. I have some brown ornaments. I have lots of pine cones, some vintage flashcards, bows, some gold picks, and a little bit of white. There's like white poinsettias in it. And then I added twinkle lights to it. It is so beautiful at night, and I'll definitely show you guys what the house looks like at night when everything is lit up. For our table, I kept it very simple because we do eat dinner on our table every night, and I didn't want anything super big to move. So I just have this fun Christmas runner and this tray that I can remove very easily. A lot of times I will just set it over here on this chair. And I have this vase with some greenery, this paper mache bowl that I made. It's a Pottery Barn dupe. I'm planning on showing a DIY video on how to make those. This candle smells so good. It smells like an expensive perfume or something. So love burning that. I haven't burned it a ton this year. I've kind of wanted to savor it. So this week, we're only 4 days away from Christmas. I'm gonna be burning it like all day. And then we also have our black hutch, and I added some wreaths with some little bows and bells to it. And inside of the hutch, I have our Christmas plates, and we've been using these quite a bit. I made a ham and mashed potatoes and green beans and like a Christmas style dinner, and we ate on these plates for that, and I'm planning on using them for Christmas Day as well. We have these little teacups. I think they're so cute, and I love the bows on them. So I have all of those in here. I also have a platter of that as well that I want to add cookies on. And then on top of the hutch, I have a basket with some greenery and a gold trumpet and some white houses and an Oh Holy Night sign that I've had for years and years. So that is the dining room and the entryway. Next we have the kitchen, and this was so fun to decorate. We've got lots of little nooks and crannies and shelves and cabinets that have windows in it. So I'm gonna run through it pretty quickly with you guys. I did add this sign here, this banner. This came from House and Home. And then I also added a wreath on our hood vent, and I have greenery and lights mixed out throughout the whole kitchen. I really wanted to stick with neutrals, browns, just a very like calming, neutral, earthy feel. So let me start over here. I have the My Texas House tree in a basket. This is actually a plant stand. And then I've got Breland's high chair. I also have this peg rack, and I keep an oven mitt. I always hang up my apron, and I usually will let my dish towels dry on this as well. I have some gold bells, and above it I have another landscape art picture. And this one was actually on the TV, the same print in the beginning of the video, so it's kind of cool. On the counter, I have this little baking section where I have my cake stand. I have a little gingerbread house inside of it. I've got a bowl. These are really neat cookie stamps. We've used these for sugar cookies. And this rolling pin is really fun too. It puts a fun design on cookies or whatever you're making. And then I have a Christmas tree cutting board and a 'Tis the Season sign. I also have a tree and a pot on either side of these windows. That one's actually a white pitcher. And then on the shelves, I have mixing bowls, cookbooks, houses, and just little pops of greenery and a ceramic tree. And I loved adding bows to everything this year, so I've popped in bows pretty frequently throughout our kitchen. Then over our kitchen window, I have this garland. This is from Walmart. It was only $17. I think it looks so realistic. This is my favorite garland this year. And then I have some vintage inspired ornaments on a garland. I also have this peppermint crunch candle burning. I am almost finished with it, but it had little pieces of peppermint in the candle. So fun. And I just have my hand soap and dish soap. Then, like I said, I had another tree and a pitcher with this brown bow. Then I have a cutting board with some little Christmas plates and stir spoons for coffee and such. And then I keep our fruit in this bowl. We are running a little bit low though. And then on this shelf, I've got another bowl. I've got a candlestick, my copper teapot. I like to bring in pops of copper into our kitchen, so that's one of them. And then I have some pine cones and another bowl and some little trees on top. On the island, I have another tray. I love using these to ground decor. That way you can move it very easily, and it just makes everything feel very gathered. So I have this vase with some greenery in it, this bowl with pine cones, and then I dried these oranges. I tried to do an orange garland above the kitchen window, but it just didn't look right once I put it up. So I just sprinkled the oranges throughout the kitchen. And then I have some green books and a pine cone candle that I am not about to burn because it's too pretty. Then here's the rest of the kitchen. We have some more shelves on the other side of the refrigerator, Breland's little formula station. And I keep her water there, formula in this glass container, and then I just popped in a pine tree in this vase. Then I have just a bow on our crock. I might even keep this after Christmas because I think it's so cute. And then I have a ceramic house, and I have this little pine cone tea towel in a basket. And I have lots of other just random dishes. Lots of browns though. I like to do browns and whites. I love to do this station up cute next to our stove. I just have our olive oil, avocado oil, whatever oil I have in there. And then our salt and pepper shakers. How cute. They're little houses. This one's actually peppers flipped around. And I can always tell because there's a little bit of pepper on the top. And then I have another tree and a crock. I always keep our baked goods out and ready, and I use this cutting board almost every time I cook. So it just makes it easy to have it there on the counter. Then I have our cabinet with some Christmas goodies. We've got our Christmas mugs in here for the kiddos, for hot chocolate and such. And then we have another mug that says milk, but I used that for coffee this morning. So some festive mugs in there. And then we have our coffee station over here. I did get this new espresso machine for Christmas. This was Taylor's early Christmas present to me, which I was so thankful for, and I love it. So I've got my espresso beans, extra ones in this container, And then I have a little hot chocolate station. So we've got marshmallows and little peppermint crunch. The kids love that. And some Hershey Kisses. I've got this cutting board to hide the outlet behind here because seeing outlets drives me crazy. I've got red sprinkles, stir sticks, and chocolate chips. So that is what we've been loving all November and December. It's been a lot of fun to make those while we watch Christmas movies. And then above it, I have another landscape art picture. This one might be my favorite. It's this stone bridge, so beautiful. I've got some Santa mugs that I can grab whenever I'm making coffee, some books, and this cute tree with the wicker basket. And then I love just putting greenery into vases. So I've got that black one. And then I made this little gingerbread house with some puff paint and a Hobby Lobby tree. And then on the top shelf, I did put a string of garland up there, added some books. I've got my recipe box and different houses. So kept it pretty simple on the top. And that is the kitchen. So lots of fun things in there. Our pantry is through there, but I don't have it decorated for Christmas or anything. Now let's head into the living room. My favorite room in the house, probably. It's so cozy and relaxing. We spend so much time in here. So I've added lots of greenery and browns and just different shades of browns really for our Christmas decor, keeping it very neutral and relaxing. Next to this chair, I have a basket filled with wood and a blanket and some gold bells. I've loved gold bells this year and last year too, but really this year has been a lot of fun. I've got pops of plaid throughout the living room as well. Here is our Christmas tree. I just love it. It's from King of Christmas, and I found this really large gold tree collar at Home Goods, and it fits the tree very nicely. And I did add some extra twinkle lights to it, so you'll be able to see that once it gets dark. But I used a lot of pine cone ornaments, beaded ornaments, felt, and I did use quite a few of the velvet ornaments as well from Hobby Lobby. And I have some touches of gold. I have these gold picks that I love, and I did make some clay ornaments as well that are personalized with our names and stuff. Lots of different just neutral fun things on our Christmas tree. I also did make some of these cinnamon ornaments as well. So these smell so good. And then for our built-in shelves, we've got just pops of browns and greens and houses and all sorts of fun things. I did bring out our record player for the holiday season, and that's been really fun to play. And then I brought out our Christmas cards from years past as well, and that has been really fun to see. This was our first Christmas married, and then you can just see all the years since, and the rest of them are on the other side. And then I did print out this book with our Christmas pictures we took this year. I love it. I'm going to try to do this every year. I think it would be really sweet. And they do say like Christmas 2023 on the side. So I think it'll be cute to just keep stacking them up and have all the memories to pull out during Christmas time. The mantle, I think the only thing I did different was add some ornaments to it. I felt like it just needed something. And I also have twinkle lights. I don't feel like you can see them real well. And honestly, I feel like the batteries are kind of dying at this point. They're on a timer, but they're on for like 6 hours of the day, every day since the beginning of November. So I feel like they're getting a little dull on me. But we've got gold bells and a gold Merry Christmas banner, some more gold bells, little pine cones, and then I have our stockings. My stocking, Taylor's, Breland's, Brooks's, and Braylee's. So her name is Braylee K. Cash, and we are so excited. Every time I look up here and I see 5 stockings, it just brings me to tears because this has been prayed for. This has just been something that we never really thought was going to happen for our family, but God has just blessed us abundantly. So try not to get choked up, but yes, our little Brayley girl will be Bree and Bray, and Brooks will be the best big brother to them. So that is her name, and yeah, we're so excited. So we've got the stockings all hung up on the fireplace. And then on the other side of the built-ins, we've got some more landscape art. I try to keep everything cohesive throughout our home. So we've got some of those. I've changed out candles throughout the season. This one is almost done. It's just from Bath and Body Works. It smells really good though. And I have the rest of our Christmas cards lined up. And then here was last year's, our first one with Breland and Archie. And then this year's, Archie didn't make the cut this year. He didn't get to go with us to take Christmas pictures, but he's still around, and he's doing great. So, and I also did add this wooden nativity scene as well. I found this after I did my decorating, so I pulled that out. It's one of our favorites. For the couches, I have tried to put lots of blankets just tucked in and thrown on. I want it to feel very lived in, and honestly, it is very lived in. So we've got just dark browns, light browns, plaids. This one here is my favorite. I think I shared that in the decorate with me, but the little reindeer I think are so cute. And I did add this table with this lamp. And I have some of like the winter magnolia journals and her recipe journal. I've been loving looking through that. And then, yeah, just more blankets and pillows. And we have these poofs here as well for extra seating. And then on the coffee table, I just have this big vase with some greenery. Breland, surprisingly, hasn't really messed with this too much. So it's worked out pretty well. We have some coasters and a book. This one is by Liz Marie Galvin, and it's her Seasons book, Cozy Wet Cottage Seasons. That is the living room. Let me show you guys the other side of this little side table. We have this wreath and trumpet, and then on the bottom we have this Bible from the 1800s I found whenever we went to the Found Cottage market back in the fall. So thought that was so cool. And yeah, here is the living room. I didn't show filming the kids' rooms or bathroom or anything, but I'm gonna show it in the home tour. In this hallway, we actually just added our family photos from our Christmas pictures, and I love them. So I'm excited to have these up. It just makes me so happy seeing them through this hallway, and yeah, I'll be able to switch them out for the seasons. And I just added some trees in this corner for depth. Here is Brooks's cozy Christmas bedroom. His green wall goes very nicely with Christmas decor. But he put his tree up before November, and he was just so excited. He gets very excited to decorate, so he did his tree. He's got some handmade ornaments we've collected over the years, and it's just so sweet and special. We added a blanket and this snowflake pillow at the bottom as well. For his bed, he's got a green quilt that he has year round. We just added some Christmas blankets to it. This Sherpa one is so nice and warm, and he loves curling up with these. He has some trees on his nightstands. And then I did make some of these brown paper stars for his room, and he's got a banner that has all of the reindeer names on them. And he loves the old Rudolph, so I got him this set when he was little, and he still loves putting it up. And he's been counting down the days till Christmas, so we've got 4 days to go. He's got a tree. Again, his lights, I think the batteries have died in those too, but it's just almost time for Christmas. We've been loving them. We've also been going through this devotion every night. Most nights, I shouldn't say every night, but it's Uncovering Mercies at the Manger. It has been so good, and Adoration at the Manger. So we've loved doing those together, and now that he's on Christmas break, we've really been enjoying doing those. And they come with little stickers as well. And on his shelves, he has the Christmas Village. My grandma actually gifted these to us, passed them down, and Brooks loves them and decided to put them in his room. So we have the candy cane and peppermint store, Christmas shop. Up here we have like the cafe and the little manger scene. This skating rink is the kids' favorite. It was actually my favorite as a kid as well. But it plays music and they skate around. So they have a lot of fun with this. And I did have to take some of the smaller pieces out for Breland. But yeah, they have thoroughly enjoyed playing with this, and all the kids do when they come over. And then on the other side, he has some more Christmas villages. And these do light up, but the light bulbs went out and I never did replace them. So that'll be on the list for next year, but we've really enjoyed looking at these, and like I said, the kids just love them. In the kids' bathroom, I kept it simple. I wasn't going to do anything, and then I decided to add some of these brown paper stars. They're so easy to make, and they just make such a big difference. So I have those. I added some trees, and then I just brought in some soaps that were kind of Christmassy. They have little mittens on them. I thought they were so cute. Warm vanilla. And so I just have those on either side. And then I did get new hand towels. And I got Brooks and Breland matching bath towels to match. And usually they're hanging up on their little hooks, but I think they're in the wash right now. And then we did get this snowman and Christmas tree shower curtain as well. And they've loved that. Breland thought this was so fun. And then in Breland's room, she has a few things decorated in here as well. So we have her tree in the corner, and we did the pinks and mauves, those types of colors. We have her name above her crib, and we do have these stars light. We have the star light garland. Brooks actually had the idea of putting that around her name, and it is so cute at night. I have this pillow. This is my Christmas Essentials design in my merch shop, and I thought it went really cute in her room, so girly. And then she's got this Sherpa ornament pillow as well. On her tree, she's got like these sweet little bunnies. And I like to do ornaments for the kids every year for whatever they were for Halloween. And she was an ice cream cone. So she got an ice cream cone this year. Got her little bike down there and her stuffed animals. And then on this side table, my mom got her this cute house for her birthday. Her birthday's at the end of October. And yeah, it lights up. It's really cute. I added a bow on the front of the table. And then over on her changing table, I just added a few things on her shelves. This Christmas cookie book and some of these bottle brush trees, snow globe, lots of fun things. And I have some trees and a little reindeer. So that's about it. I loved decorating her room. These shelves are really fun to decorate as well. I also added a wreath to our back door. Anywhere I can add a wreath. There wasn't a whole lot going on over here, and it still looks into the living room and kitchen. So I figured adding this would give it that little subtle touch. And we do have a half bath. This is something I want to redo, or we really haven't done anything with it since we moved in. It's very standard, other than just like the light fixture and mirror and vanity. I do have a festive soap and candle, little tree, and then just a little hand towel. It has some Christmas trees on it, but nothing too crazy in here. I'm still loving our gallery wall in our hallway to our bedroom. This makes me so happy, and I want to just keep adding to it. We still have some space left, so I think that would be fun to just keep adding pictures to. And then here in our bedroom, we have another tree. It's starting to get dark on me. You can kind of tell, but I'm going to turn the lights on and I'll show you what it looks like when it's completely dark out. But we have a green quilt on our bed, We have lots of layers. I have a thicker comforter underneath this green blanket, but this one is so cozy and soft, and just some pillows layered. I have some garland above our bed with lights, and I did put some wreaths on our mirrors as well, with of course some bows. And then for our fireplace, on top of it, I just have some bottle brush trees. This was kind of my leftover decor room, but I think it all came together. It's been very cozy. And then this is where I've been keeping all of our presents wrapped up. So we have this flock tree. This is also from King of Christmas. And this one I have, again, just neutral colors, browns, whites, and then ornaments from years past, like our dog Colt. I love that ornament. This is the one we got when we were engaged. When we bought our first house, there's one over there. Just lots of fun ones. And then I have 2 wreaths on our doors going into our bathroom. And then this corner over here, I just have a pillow, some gold bells, lots of greens, and flocked trees, and extra blankets and pillows in the baskets. And then here in our bathroom, I did add a few little touches as well. I have some greenery picks in the corner, and I added a little Christmas tree to the side table, and again, some greenery on this little shelf. This candle is bergamot spice. It smells so good. Then I just added little touches of greenery all throughout. This is Taylor's side, his vanity, in a vase. Very clean and simple. And then on my side, I have my diffuser and yeah, my jewelry holder, perfume, and just a little greenery tree. And yeah, just kept it very simple. This is my favorite Mrs. Meyer's hand soap for Christmas time. It smells so good. That is all of the rooms in our home that I decorated for Christmas this year. I didn't decorate our back porch or anything, and the outside is pretty minimal as well, but I do want to show you guys what it looks like at night. So I'll show you guys the outside of the house and the inside when it's darker out. We're gonna go out to eat, and then when we get back, it'll be dark out. It'll actually probably get dark in about 30 minutes. I'll show you guys all the lights when they're on. It's been so cozy. So I'll insert those clips in after this, but I did wanna say thank you guys so much for watching my videos throughout the year and for being faithful subscribers. You guys mean the world to us, and we are so thankful you come and show up every week and support my videos. It truly means so much, and we are so thankful for you. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you all soon, probably next week in a video. Stay tuned for those, but I've thoroughly enjoyed this Christmas season and taking you guys along, decorating our home and what we've been up to during the December month. I've got my whole Christmas 2023 playlist down below if you'd like to check any of those out. But I love you guys, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye, friends.
Making our Christmas